December 6th, 2024. A day that most of us remember as, well, just another average day in our lives. But for some of us gamers, it was a day of one of the best hero shooters to release so far. Marvel Rivals came out at a very interesting time in our lives when we were just coming out of COVID. Everything was just bland and boring. Everyone was tired of Overwatch. No one wanted to keep playing it because no one was updating the game. So, what was the point in continuing to try hard, to sweat, to even smurf in a game where you simply just didn't care about it anymore? Well, unfortunately, this is honestly what is starting to happen to Rivals, and it's becoming this claustrophobic circle of repetition where we seem to get really addicted into this fun new hero shooter that comes out. It's a whole new, type of storyline, a whole new set and cast of characters, bunch of whole new abilities, even. And yes, there are some glaring similarities between Rivals and Overwatch. Let's all now put our hands up and say, no, hold on a second. They're not completely different. I know. I know. It doesn't really make it too obvious that Widowmaker, the sniper from Overwatch, is also now Black Widow from Rivals, who is also a sniper. That's just one example. Besides the point, I had a lot of fun with this game when it released, and I'm sure a bunch of you watching this also had a lot of fun with this game when it released. And if you didn't, let bygones be bygones. I didn't have a lot of fun playing the Overwatch beta and Overwatch when it first came out, but I still ended up no-lifing that up until like the middle of Overwatch Season 2 when Stadium came out. Then I took a huge break from that game. Now I'm back to playing that because of Rivals. So, let's get right into it, shall we? The real meat and potatoes I'm gonna get into a little bit later down in the video. Right now I just kind of want to get like the basics out of the way of why Rivals genuinely needs to turn around and fix what they're doing to their game, because they are actively losing their player count. They are actively losing players, and if not actively losing players, they're actively fatiguing their players to the point of where they're ready to leave and find another game that'll entertain them, or at least fulfill their needs for a hero shooter. Uh, Skins. Let's talk about skins, right? Because I feel like skins are a huge thing in Rivals right now, where you look at the game store and it's just constant skin after skin after skin. And these skins aren't even bad skins. They're, in my opinion, some of them are questionable, some of them are like we really could have gone without. But most of the time, they're pretty good. And hey, devs know what they're doing. And I think we all know that. Besides the point, they're cooking on that. It's just who they're giving their skins to is honestly the underlying issue of this all. And I just dropped my camera, so that is going to be another blooper in another video. So, back to normal. What I mean by just specific characters, I mean, I think we can all just kind of agree. We got like Luna Snow, we got Cloak and Dagger, we got who even like Iron Man here and there. What else? I'm sure you guys could probably name so many different characters that have a bunch of skins, and then there are characters that simply like don't have any skins at all. But like they're really prioritizing like Luna Snow, Invisible Woman, Iron Man, Cloak and Dagger, like even Scarlet Witch here and there. She's getting some skins that I've been noticing. Just like a lot of Psylocke, even Jeff. Jeff has been getting some skins lately, but like all of these background characters that like you rarely see get skins, like, and if not skins, good skins, like Hawkeye. Let's see, Winter Soldier. Who else? Who else? Who else? Like I'm really starting to think here. Human Torch, even. Let's see, who else? Who else? Like, let me really like the Thing. I would really like to see a lot more Thing skins. I think he's a fun character to play personally. I love him. I know a lot of people find him very annoying, but I don't play a lot of Vanguard. So when I do, I find him fun to play. But yeah, you got all these problems with just skins being thrown at these very specific characters and just not equally getting put out into different characters throughout seasons or weeks. And we saw the same issue with like Mercy and Overwatch and all of that stuff. But at least Overwatch has all of these heroes where they can just constantly push out skins and then it'll just eventually kind of even out. Now, I'm not even defending Overwatch for their story because Overwatch has had some sketchy history with microtransactions as well, loot boxes included. But it's just becoming old. We want new skins, we want new content, not just for the main characters that are on our like top 3 played. We want skins for all the characters. We want the inclusion for all the characters. Okay, now that that's out of the way, the fatigue of the toxic player base, that can go for any, and I mean any, hero shooter, any game in general. It can be very toxic. But I think Marvel Rivals toxicity is on a whole different plane of existence at this point. And I am talking like ascension level difference because even if you hop into a quick play, your team staggers once, you start to fall apart. You're one person on your team, 2 people on your team, they start to freak out. They start to just like throw the match. They'll switch to a different character that is completely not in line with fighting the other team and then just ruin your experience. And you know what? Quick play is quick play. So if you have 1 or 2 bad games, that's whatever. It's quick play. That's what it's for. But when you end up having 1 or 2 bad games in quick play and you get put into a bot match as some form of like sympathy match, it feels even worse. We're going to get into that shortly, don't worry. But the ongoing issue of the toxic player base is really rampant, especially you can see throughout Reddit. I mean, Reddit is just a cesspool of complaints and people saying, oh, this is why this game sucks, when in reality it's honestly just them coping, and don't worry, the comments let them know that. But I've been seeing in the Rivals and the Marvel Rivals subreddit a lot of valid posts about people just being fed up with the game. People just getting tired of the fact of getting the same old lobbies. They win 2 games, they lose 2 games, they get to play a redemption round against bots that lasts like 5 to 10 minutes. You completely stomp them. You go back in the quick play, you play another game, you win another game, you lose 2 other games, and it's the same thing. It's just, why can't we just learn from our losses against real players? Why do you have to baby us and put us into this little corner with a binky and a bottle of milk and say, okay, slap these guys on the head with your baby bottle and then you'll win the game and then we'll put you back into the adult world? Not fair, not fun, not even useful. Honestly, really pathetic, really annoying, kind of agitating. No one likes it. And if you do, guess what? They literally have an AI game mode for you to only play against AI. They literally have a dedicated game mode for you to go into a match with other players as teammates and fight against bot teammates so that you can practice. So there is absolutely no reason, in my opinion at least, for them to make a sympathy match for you in the actual quick play game mode where you literally have to just sit there and pretend like you're doing good when you know you're stomping bots, and then you just are like, oh, congrats, we won, I guess, and then you go into the real matches, get your shit slapped around, and then, oh no, back to the bot match. How do you think that makes like people feel? The fact that like you aren't even giving them more than 2 games to better themselves against real players. You give them 2 matches, they lose, and then you're like, okay, they clearly cannot handle this. We have to give them a sympathy round before they like quit the game entirely. Who do you think is playing this game? This is a hero shooter. People who have been playing hero shooters can honestly stomach losing a couple quick play matches. And if you can't, then maybe hero shooters aren't for you. I'm sorry to say, but most games don't include everyone, and they shouldn't. Specific games sometimes are made for specific player bases, like hero shooters, being more on the competitive and strategic side. Whereas now we have all these snowflakes who just apparently want to win, 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 win. Guess what? There is a game mode for that. It is called Versus AI. Don't ruin our quick play experience because we just want to have a chillaxing game mode against real players and not have to worry about sweating in comp and worrying about composition. But when you put bots into it to make us feel better about ourselves, it doesn't. It makes us feel worse. It makes us feel like we're not good players. It makes us feel like you're simply like putting what? Like the baby stroller on us. It's just annoying. We don't like it. None of the community likes it. I have not seen a single person talk about how they liked it or a single comment saying that they enjoyed it. Nothing. So that's my stance on the bot lobbies because they're ridiculous. They're stupid. It's such a stupid idea. Like whoever thought about this was definitely like a game reviewer, or it was just a bunch of game reviewers who collectively went to the studio for Marvel Rivals and were like, please, 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 can you add this game mechanic for us, please? Like, I promise you, we won't leave you bad reviews and we won't just quit your game after 1 hour if you just give us this game mode that lets us win, please. We don't know how to play video games. We just know how to give them bad and bullshit reviews. That I can see 100%. Otherwise, I don't get it. Now, lastly, the whole Vanguard problem is just getting really annoying where we're just not seeing a lot of Vanguard players at all because Vanguard role has been completely put into the dirt. It's not fun. There's like little to no reason to play it. The strategies, the health system, the abilities, all of it just kind of runs counter to when you're playing against a triple support team. That can get really aggravating. So, why don't you fix that part for all my tank mains out there, for all my Vanguard mains? I'm rooting for you because you don't deserve to be put into a single role where you have to babysit your entire team with 3 strategists and 2 DPS. That's annoying. I can 100% agree that's annoying. Anyways, conclusion, Marvel Rivals just needs to change. This was a really quick video. This was more of a rant video. But they need to change. This is absolutely unacceptable. Overwatch, in my opinion, is just wiping the face with them right now when it comes to players because you have so many people going back to Overwatch even just for a week to see the difference and they're seeing that it's less toxic, more fun, more inclusive, and just has more to do in it right now. So honestly, if you are looking for a substitute right now until Rivals can get their stuff together and actually become a working game again, check out Overwatch. And if not Overwatch, find a different game that'll entertain you. I don't know. But that's what I'm playing right now for hero shooters is Overwatch. I'm having a lot of fun playing it on my new PC and I'm not complaining. Barely have run into a toxic player at all. And even if I do run into a toxic player, they still end up saying GG at the end of the match. So, yeah, I don't know, man. That's my opinion on it. I think Rivals absolutely needs to do some changes. They need to fix whatever the hell they think that they're doing. They need to fix it. They need to fix it. That has been my opinion. This has been the Oversensitive channel, just a quick little rant video on Rivals and why I think it needs to change. And yeah, I love the game. I really hope the best for it. I have been playing this game for like 2 years now. We are not 2 years. It hasn't even been out for 2 years. I've been playing this game for over a year now. We are now in year 2 of this game existing, and we just need to fix it. You literally just need to fix it. Overwatch has been out for years now. They've had so many bumps along their road, and they've fixed it. You can do the same, Rivals, if you just listen in your community. That is it. What do you think? You know, exactly. Exactly. Well, that has been the video. Sorry that I've been so absent lately. I've been absolutely just working my butt off at my real job and just really tired lately. I really want to start prioritizing this channel more, especially now that I just bought a Shure SM7B microphone. I bought a Focusrite Scarlett, and I also bought a webcam. So that I literally am getting like everything set up to actually make legit videos and do streams for y'all to actually, you know, entertain you in a better way than recording off my phone. So yeah, that'll be happening very soon, and I'm really excited and thrilled to do that for you. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. Thank you for checking out the channel. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. It'll help me go a long way. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.